Alright, well, we're going to do my Touchstone VHS Collection 2020 edition, and which is requested by Oloap Niag. I've got one clamshell and 38 slipcovers to show you all. I'm already recording this video with my webcam for the first time. We're going to go ahead and get this started. First tape I have is a 1994 VHS of The Nightmare Before Christmas from the director Tim Burton. I got this VHS off of eBay. An instant classic for both kids and grown-ups is Joy Brown WOR Radio. And Tim Burton also directed Batman and Beetlejuice. And based on the story characters by Tim Burton. Rated PG, that's 76 minutes. Here's what it looks like for The Nightmare Before Christmas. Printed on April 19th, 1995, even though it's a 1994 VHS. Next tape I have is the 1993 VHS of Three Ninjas. Crosses Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles and Home Alone, says Boston Globe. The Laughs Never Stop, says New York Newsday. I got this VHS off of eBay. Terrific, says ABC TV. At Kicks, says New York Post. Rated PG, that's 85 minutes. Here's what the tape looks like for Three Ninjas. Put on November 8th, 1993. Next tape I have is the 2000 VHS of 10 Things I Hate About You. How do I love thee? Let me count the ways. Devilishly entertaining, says Rolling Stone. I got this VHS from Faith Farm. Funny, says Los Angeles Times. Aurora, says CBS Radio. Also starring Joseph Gordon-Levitt from Halloween H2O and Third Rock in the Sun. Larissa Olenek from the Babysitters Club. Julia Stiles from Wide Awake. And Heath Ledger. Rated PG-13, it's 97 minutes. Here's what the tape looks like for 10 Things I Hate About You, put on August 25th, 2000. Next tape I have is the 1998 VHS of Armageddon with Bruce Willis. For Love, for Honor, for Mankind. I got this VHS from Faith Farm, I think. Total complete fun from beginning to end. It's WPIX TV, New York. Starring Bruce Willis from Die Hard, Ben Affleck from Good Will Hunting, Billy Bob Thornton from Sling Blade, and Liv Tyler from Inventing the Abots, and Steve Buscemi from Con Air, and Will Patton from Inventing the Abots as well. Also includes the Aerosmith hit music video, I Don't Want to Miss a Thing. Rated PG-13, and it's 151 minutes. Here's what the tape looks like for Armageddon. Put on October 25th, 1998. Next tape I have is the what year is this released? VHS tapes from Buena Vista don't have a release date on the back of the clamshell or slipcover. until they were released in the mid-2000s. I'd say we've got Beaches with Bette Midler and Barbara Hershey. Friends come and go, but there's always one you're stuck with for life. I got this VHS off of eBay. Whoops. Sorry. A bicoastal crowd pleaser, brightened by Bette Midler's sass and sweetened with her songs, Washington Post. Funny, touching, consistently engaging as a Hollywood reporter. It's based on a novel by Iris Rainer Darts. Rated PG-13, and it's 123 minutes. Here's what it looks like for Beaches. Put on September 4th, 1999. It may have a delayed print date for this VHS. Because this tape wasn't released in 1999. It was released in the mid-90s, I think. Next tape I have. What's the next tape I have? It may be an 1899 VHS because the Blockbuster video label tag says it's released from 1999, so it's a 1999 VHS of a civil action where John Travolta, the best legal thriller ever, says USA Today. Justice has its price. I got this VHS from when my dad's son giving away some me VHS tapes in case I needed them. Travolta also stars in Face Off and Phenomenon, and Robert Duvall from The Apostle and Phenomenon, and Blood Makes Me from Farquhar, Mr. Holmes' Opus, and John Lithgow from The Pilgrim Reef and Third Rock from the Sun. The best film of the year, says CNN, and also a rippling film, to the New York Post. Rated PG-13. It's based on the book by Jonathan Harr. It's 115 minutes. Here's what it looks like for the civil action. And we've got the Blockbuster video label. That's DVD. Actually, no. Next tape I have. I don't know when this tape was released, but let me know in the comments before I look up its release. Before I look up its VHS release, and it's Cocktail with Tom Cruise. Totally entertaining, to Strictly Lion sneak previews. I got this VHS from Faith Farm. Wait. I already said Tom Cruise. Starring Brian Brown from Gorillas in the Mist, Elizabeth Shue from The Adventures of Babysitting, and that's all it's showing. That's all it's starring. And it's based upon a book by Haywood Gold. Rated R, and it's 103 minutes. Here's what it looks like for Cocktail. It's got no print date. Next tape I have it could be the 2002 release of The Count of Monte Cristo with Jim Caviezel, Guy Pearce, and Richard Harris. Prepare for adventure. Countdown Revenge. Hard to resist. The Count of Monte Cristo is so much fun, says New York times, and enjoyable rides says LA Daily News. Everything you hope for in an adventure film says Arizona Daily News. Jim Caviezel from High Crimes and Guy Pearce from The Time Machine. Rated PG-13 to 131 minutes. Whoops! There's Gilbert. I can't let him ruin my video. So I'll let him say hi to him for a minute. Here's what Tim looks like for the Count of Monte Cristo from August 16th, 2002. Next tape I have is a 2001 VHS of Coyote Ugly. Tonight they're calling the shots. I got this VHS from Goodwill. Stars Jerry Bruckheimer is also the producer of Gone in Jerry Bruckheimer is also the producer of Gone in 60 Seconds and Armageddon, and also starring Piper Perabo from Rocky Bullwinkle and Maria Bello from Payback. Rated PG-13 to 101 minutes. Here's what the tape looks like for Coyote Ugly. Put on September 7th, 2001. Next tape I have is I think it's the 1996 release, and that's D.O.A. with Dennis Quaid and Meg Ryan. 2 thumbs up for Stylish D.O.A. to Siskel and Ebert. Dexter Cornell's I'm sorry. Wait. You're never more alive than when you're on the edge of death. So you're never more alive than when you're on the edge of death. Excuse me. Radar, and it's 98 minutes. Here's what it looks like for D.O.A. And it's put on February 1st, 1996. Next tape I have is a 2000 VHS of Deuce, Bigalow, Male Gigolo for the producers of Big Daddy. He charges $10, but he's willing to negotiate. This movie is starring Rob Schneider. I got this VHS off of eBay. The funniest movie of the season says Marcus on UPN TV. Starring Rob Schneider from Big Daddy and Saturday Night Live. Radar, it's 88 minutes. And here's what the tape looks like for Deuce, Bigalow, Male Gigolo. Printed on October 22nd, 2000. Next tape I have I think it's the 1992 or 93 VHS of Farmer the Bride, one of the year's 10 best is People magazine, also starring Steve Martin, Diane Keaton, and Martin Short. A comedy about letting go. I got this VHS from Faith Farm. One of the Faith Farm employees told me that this was one of his favorite movie, and all-time favorite, and I'm sorry, one of the Faith Farm employees told me that Father of the Bride was his favorite movie of all time. Irresistible. This is USA Today. Remember this is NBC TV, Los Angeles. Rated PG is on with 5 minutes. And here's what the tape looks like for Father of the Bride. Put on December 10th, 1996. Even though it's a 1993 VHS. Actually, it's a 1992 release, not 1993. I think it was released in early or mid 92. I don't have Father of the Bride Part 2, but I'm looking forward to getting this tape after I'm done with my movie collection videos for 2020. Next tape I have is a 1995 VHS of Free Birds with Nicolas Cage, Tommy Lee Jones, and Sean Young. If you enjoy Top Gun, you'll have a great time. So sneak previews, PBS, Michael Medved. I got this VHS, I think, when my dad signed them. Astonishing Maneuver, says People Magazine. Entertaining, says Chicago Sun-Times. Nicolas Cage, Moonstruck, Tommy Lee Jones from The Package, and Sean Young from No Way Out. Rated PG-13 has 86 minutes. And here's what a tape looks like for Free Birds. Put on August 22nd, 1995. Next tape I have. I'm doing this alphabetically so far. Next tape I have is the 2001 VHS of Gone in 60 Seconds with Nicolas Cage, the exclusive video bonus edition. Also starring Angelina Jolie, Giovanni Ribisi, and Robert Duvall. Includes production featuring 0 to 60, Wild Rides, and The Big Jump. I got this VHS from, I think, Goodwill. A Wild Rides, the stage she had CBS TV. Starring Nicolas Cage from The Rock, Angelina Jolie from The Bone Collector, and also producing Jerry Bruckheimer from Armageddon. Also starring Giovanni Ribisi from Saving Private Ryan. And Academy Award winner Robert Duvall from A Civil Action. Includes production features 0 to 60, taking the movie from a scripted scene, Wild Rides from creating exciting car stunts, The Big Jump, a behind-the-scenes look at the film's heart-stopping scene. Rated PG-13 for violence, sexuality, and language is 118 minutes. And here's what it looks like for Gone in 60 Seconds from May 24th, 2001. Next tape I have is 1995 VHS of Good Morning Vietnam with Robin Williams, the best military comedy since MASH, this Time magazine. I got this VHS from, I think, from Goodwill. Time to rocket from the Delta to the DMZ. A superb performance by Robin Williams. 2 enthusiastic thumbs up. Says Siskel and Ebert. Rated R, it's 121 minutes. And here's what it looks like for Good Morning Vietnam. Put on October 15th, 1995. Next tape I have It's a, I think it's a 1996 release. A green card with Gerard Depardieu and Andy McDowell. If you like Pretty Woman, give Green Card a try. This is ABC TV. The story of two people who got married, met, and then fell in love. And there's this really charming comedy. I got this VHS. I don't know where I got this VHS from, but it doesn't seem to be in great condition. But the tape still plays fine. I was talking about the slipcover that's not been in great condition. The tape still works fine, since I already done the opening to this tape. James is Los Angeles Daily News. Lots of fun. It's a CNN TV. Rated PG-13 to 107 minutes. And here's the table site for Green Card. And it's put on for February 14th, 1996. And now for the next tape I have in it. It's got no print date. We've got Gross Anatomy with Matthew Modine, Daphne Zuniga, and Christine Latty. It takes hard work, discipline, and commitment to get through med school, but Joe's never done anything by the book. Very arousing and very touching. It's a CBS TV. I think I got to see it just from Fate Farm. A bright, bready, and beautiful acting movie since NBC TV Los Angeles. Matthew Modine, also from Married to Rob, is also starring with Christine Latty from Running on Empty, and that along with Daphne Zuniga from The Sure Thing. Rated PG-13 to 109 minutes. And here's the tape looks like for the Gross Anatomy. Oh, I'm sorry, it has a print date. May 30th, 1990. I thought it doesn't have a print date. I was talking about right here. But it has a print date. It has a very small print date. Right here. So it's put on May 30th, 1990. So it must be the 1990 VHS. So it's a pretty old tape. It's like 30 years old. Next tape I have is a 1999 VHS, The Horse Whisperer. Actually, it's a 1998 VHS, The Horse Whisperer, since it's the only Horse Whisperer tape with no previews. With Robert Redford and Kristen Scott Thomas. 4 stars. It's New York Daily News. 2 thumbs up. It's Cisco Liebert. A racing film of strength and grace. It's Gene Select Today Show. I got this VHS off of eBay. One of the best films of the year since NY1 TV New York. Robert Redford also stars from Up and Close and Personal Incident Proposal, and Kristen Scott Thomas from The English Patient, and Sam Neill from Jurassic Park, and Diane West from Bullets Over Broadway. A movie to shout about is NBC TV, and based upon a novel by Nicholas Evans. Rated PG-13, and it's 169 minutes. And here's the tape looks like for The Horse Whisperer, and it's put on May 20th, 1999. Whoop, sorry. Next tape I have Oh, it's supposed to focus right here. 2002 VHS of Instinct. Powerful says WBII Radio. Gripping says NBC TV Chicago. Starring Anthony Hopkins, Cuba Gooding Jr. One man's mind is another man's mystery. I got this VHS, like, off eBay. Terrific says NBC TV Chicago. Anthony Hopkins also stars in The Silence of the Lambs and Meet Joe Black. And Cuba Gooding Jr. also stars in Jerry Maguire and As Good as It Gets. Also co-starring Donald Sutherland from Simon Kill and Disclosure, and Mark Tierney from Forces of Nature and Liar Liar. Anthony Hopkins gives another inviting performance at WPIX TV. Rated R, it's 126 minutes. And here's the tip. Here's what the tip looks like for Instinct. And it's printed on, it's got two print dates. March 1st, 2002 and March 22nd, 2002. Next tape I have is the 1994 VHS of Life of Mikey. Michael J. Fox is very funny, says ABC Radio Network. A star is born every day, all he has to do is find one. This movie stars Michael J. Fox. I got this VHS like off eBay. Loved it. That says ABC TV New York. Michael J. Fox also stars in the Back to the Future trilogy. Rated PG, it's 91 minutes. And here's what the tape looks like for Life of Mikey. And it's printed on May 15th, 1994. Whoa, sorry. Next tape I have is a 2000 VHS of Mission to Mars with Gary Sinise and Tom Robbins. Throwings as part of Winter WBAI Radio. Exhilarating as part of Wine Fox TV. I got this VHS from Goodwill. And I also have this movie on DVD. Along with Good Morning Video, since I forgot to tell you I have this movie on DVD. Whoops, it's a 2001 VHS. Either 2000 or 2001 VHS, I'm not sure. Yeah, 2001 VHS. Since the Blockbuster video sticker label on the back of the slipcover says this tape's printed on 2001. Starring Gary Sinise from Snake Eyes and Tim Robbins from Austin Powers to Spider Shag Me. And also Luke Graham from Don Cheadle, Out of Sight. Rated PG and it's 113 minutes. And here's the tape looks like for Mission to Mars. And there's a Blockbuster label. Next tape I have is the 2002 VHS of Oh Forever Where Art Thou, with George Clooney, John Turturro, Tim Blake Nelson, and John Goodman. 2 Academy Award nominations, Best Screenplay and Best Cinematography. A film by the Coen brothers, the Academy Award winning career so far though. I got this VHS off of eBay. The best film of the year is Michael Wilmington's Chicago Tribune, starring George Clooney from The Perfect Storm, Joe Churchrow from Summer of Sam, Tim Blake Nelson from Hamlet, and John Goodman from Coyote Ugly. Rated PG-13 for some violence and language is 103 minutes. And here's the table looks like World Brother, where art thou? From March 30th, 2002. Next tape I have it's got no print date. We've got Outrageous Fortune with Bette Mildred's Shelley Long, a slam-bang non-stop roller coaster of outrageous laughs, says sneak previews and Jeffrey Lyons. I got this VHS from Bay Farm. Witty, rambunctious, shirts all around his Time magazine. Comic razzle-dazzle of the high orders is People magazine. Also starring Peter Coyote. Peter Coyote, yep. Rated R, and it's 99 minutes. And here's what it looks like for Coyote Ugly. Yep. Still no print date. Next tape I have is a 2001 VHS of Pearl Harbor. The 60th anniversary commemorative edition. With 2 videotape set starring Ben Affleck. I've got this VHS off eBay. Bonus features include the History Channel documentary Unsung Heroes, Faithful music video. Bonus features include the History Channel documentary Unsung Heroes, the Faithful music video There You'll Be. Starring Ben Affleck from Armageddon and Josh Hartnett from The Virgin's Suicides, and Kate Beckinsale from Serendipity. Rated PG-13 for sustained intense war sequences and images of wounded, brief sensuality and some language. And it's 183 minutes. Here's what the tape looks like for tape 1. It's got 2 print dates. December 5th, 2001, December 11th, 2001. And here's tape 2. It only has 1 print date, December 14th, 2001. I'd say tape 1's better because it has 2 print dates and tape 2 only has 1. So, tape 1 wins. Next tape I have is a 1997 VHS of Phenomenon with John Travolta. 2 thumbs up to Siskel and Ebert. The must-see movie of the year since National News Syndicate. Hot soundtrack features Eric Clapton's Change the World. I've got this VHS. I don't know when I got this VHS. I think, yeah, I'm not pretty sure. 4 stars, a 60-second preview. A terrific movie, says Michael Mann fan sneak previews. Starring John Travolta from Get Shorty and Pulp Fiction. Travolta's Oscar-worthy performance is New York Post. Rated PG, it's 123 minutes. And here's what it looks like for Phenomenon, put on February 11th, 1997. Next tape I have is a 1997 VHS of Ransom with Mel Gibson. 2 thumbs up to Siskel and Ebert. A slam bang thrower says People Magazine. Someone is going to pay. I got this VHS off of eBay. I think I got Phenomenon from Goodwill. I don't know why I wouldn't know where I got Phenomenon from, but I got it from Goodwill. And I already got Ransom off of eBay. Spellbinding says first date says Spellbinding first rate says New York Times. Starring Mel Gibson from Braveheart, Ron Howard from Apollo 13, and Ren Russo from Lethal Weapon 3, and Gary Sinise from Forrest Gump. Tense Impact says Rolling Stone. Rated R, and it's 121 minutes. And here's what it looks like for Ransom. And it's put on November 26, 1997. I think it's like released on home video or VHS a year after its theatrical release. Whoa, hold on. Let me put this in the right way. It's very hard to put it in the right way. There we go. That's better. Next tape I have is the 1994 VHS of Renaissance Man with Danny DeVito. Solid Laugh says People Magazine. 1 man's mission to teach the few the proudly impossible. I got this VHS from Faith Farm. Danny DeVito is a Diffident Delight to CBS TV Los Angeles, starring Danny DeVito from Twins and Junior, Frank Marshall from The League of Their Own and Big. A lively comedy says New York Daily News. Rated PG-13 is 128 minutes, and here's what it looks like for Renaissance Man. Printed on December 1st, 1994. Next tape I have is a 1999 VHS of Rushmore with Jason Schwartzman, Olivia Williams, and Bill Murray. Magnificent, the best and most beautiful movie of 1998 says New York Daily News. The best comedy of the year says Spin Magazine. I got this VHS like off eBay from the directors and writers of The Bottle Rocket, starring Max Fisher from. Max Fisher's the character. So the best American comedy since Annie Hall says Premiere Magazine. Rated R, it's 93 minutes, and here's what the tape looks like for Rushmore, and it's got no weaken your code. No, I'm sorry. All Touchstone tapes have print dates, that's what I meant. But this tape has a Blockbuster label. All Touchstone VHS tapes are supposed to have print dates. That's what I supposed to say it's got a Blockbuster label blocking the print date. Next tape I have is a 2001 VHS of Shanghai Noon, starring Jackie Chan, Owen Wilson, and Lucy Liu. 2 thumbs up is Roger Ebert and the movies. A fast, smart, very funny flex is Jonathan Foreman, The New York Times. I got this VHS off of eBay. Outrageously Funny is Power Wonder WBII Radio Network. Starring Jackie Chan from Rush Hour, Owen Wilson for Armageddon, The Haunting. Starring Owen Wilson starring Jackie Chan for Rush Hour, Owen Wilson for Armageddon and The Haunting, and Lucy Liu from The Payback, and Ally McBeal. Rated PG-13, it's 110 minutes. And here's the tape looks like for Shanghai Noon. Put on April 7th, 2001. Next tape I have is a 2003 VHS of Shanghai Nights with Jackie Chan, Owen Wilson. 2 thumbs up says Ebert and Roper. I've got this VHS from Goodwill that I got another copy from. I got another copy off of eBay because I thought it was a Canadian release, but it's never been a Canadian release. Great fun for the whole family is Access Hollywood. Incredible action and non-stop laughs is KNX CBS Radio. Starring Jackie Chan from Rush Hour 2 and Owen Wilson from the Royal Tenenbaums. Rated PG-13, it's 114 minutes. And here's what the tape looks like for Shanghai Nights. And it's put on May 28th, 2003. Next tape I have is a 1995 VHS of A Simple Twist of Fate with Steve Martin. Steve Martin is excellent as always as ABC TV. A twist of fate brought on this unlikely pair of subjects to grapple each other. I got this VHS from Goodwill. Woman Comics is the New York Times, starring Steve Martin from Following the Bride, Gabriel Byrne from Point of No Return, and Stephen Bowen from Threesome, and Catherine O'Hara from Home Alone. 104 winning says NY1 News. Rated PG-13 is 106 minutes. And here's the table site for A Simple Twist of Fate, printed on April 19th, 1995. Next tape I have is a 1992 VHS of Sister Act with Whoopi Goldberg, a hilariously divine comedy to ABC Radio Network. I got this VHS like I think it's like from Bay Farm or off eBay. I'm not sure. Outrageous Fun. It's Associated Press. All it does is make you laugh and laugh and laugh some more. This is Los Angeles Times. Rated PG, it's 100 minutes. Here's the table site for Sister Act for October 15th, 1992. Next tape I have is a 1996 VHS of Three Fugitives with Nick Nolte and Martin Short. I could have a comedy just for today's show. I got this VHS off of eBay. Touching and fast-paced and very funny, this is Michael Medved's sneak previews. Starring Martin Short from Inner Space and Nick Nolte from Down and Out in Beverly Hills in 48 Hours. What? Shit. Rated PG-13 and it's 96 minutes. And here's what the tape looks like for Three Fugitives. And it's put on April 5th, 1996. Next tape I have is a 1996, I think, VHS of Turner and Hooch with Tom Hanks. Tom Hanks was downright funny as New York Daily News, the honest couple ever unleashed. I got this VHS from State Farm. Also starring Tom Hanks from bed. You'll sit up and beg for more, so it's Good Morning America. Rated PG, and that's 99 minutes. And here's how the tape looks like for Turner and Hooch. It was put on November 30th, 1996. Next tape I have is a 2001 VHS of Unbreakable with Bruce Willis and Samuel L. Jackson from M. Night Shyamalan, writer and director of The Sixth Sense. I got this VHS, like, from Goodwill. Mind-blowing. It's rare that a movie leaves you pinned to your seat, wanting to see it again. Right now, this minute, it's Peter Travers' Rolling Stone. Rated PG-13 for mature themes, some disturbing violent content, and a sexual reference, and it's, how long is this movie? 107 minutes. And here's what it looks like for Unbreakable, and it was put on July 22nd, 2001. Next tape I have, hold on, there we go. Next tape I have is a 1996 VHS. 1996 VHS of What About Bob with Bill Murray and Richard Dreyfuss. Bob's a special kind of friend, the kind that drives you crazy. Howling funny CBS TV, New York. I got this VHS like it was from Faith Farm or off eBay. Probably Faith Farm or off eBay. I'd say off of eBay, because I don't know where I got this VHS from. Thumbs up, says Roger Ebert to Skull Eater. Laugh for Yachts Gaynet newspapers. Starring Bill Murray from Ghostbusters and Caddyshack. And Richard Dreyfuss from Down and Out at Beverly Hills and Always. Rated PG, it's 99 minutes. And here's what that tape looks like from What About Bob. It was put on August 12th, 1996. Next tape I have. Whoops. 1999 VHS of What's Love Got to Do with It, with Angela Bassett and Lawrence Fishburne. 2 thumbs up, way up. So Siskel and Ebert. The Triumph True Life Story of Tina Turner. I got this VHS off of eBay. No, not off of eBay, from Goodwill. I got this VHS from Goodwill. One of the year's top 10 movies is Los Angeles Times, Entertainment Weekly, and Chicago Sun-Times. Starring Lawrence Fishburne from Boys and the Hood, excuse me, and Angelina Bassett from Malcolm X. No, starring Lawrence Fishburne from Boys in the Hood and Angela Bassett from Malcolm X. I was right. My bad. Trinix says ABC TV, a 10 plus says KCOP TV Los Angeles, and Triumph says Newsweek. Based upon I, Tina by Tina Turner and Kurt Lauder. Rated R, it's 118 minutes. And here's what that tape looks like. What's Love Got to Do with It. It was put on August 22nd, 1999. Next tape I have is a 1995 VHS of When a Man Loves a Woman with Andy Garcia and Meg Ryan. 2 thumbs up to Siskel and Ebert. Through the good times to the bad times, it's for all times. I've got this VHS of Goodwill. An unforgettable celebration. I can't read this because look. See that? That's why I can't read it. Starring Meg Ryan for Sleepless in Seattle and Andy Garcia from The Godfather Part 3. Garcia and Ryan deliver Oscar caliber performances as ABC TV Los Angeles. Rated R, 126 minutes. Here's what that tape looks like for When a Man Loves a Woman. It was put on October 27th, 1994. It must be even though it's a 1995 VHS. Alright. Last tape I have in this video is a 1991 VHS of Who Framed Roger Rabbit. Received 4 Academy Awards, including a 1988 Special Achievement Oscar. I got this VHS from Fake Farm. Brilliantly funny since Chicago Tribune, extraordinary since Los Angeles Times with landmarks as useless to the Today Show. It's based on the book Who Censored Roger Rabbit by Gary K. Wolfe. Rated PG, and it's 104 minutes. And here's what a typical cycle: Who Framed Roger Rabbit? No print date. And that's a wrap for my Touchstone VHS Collection 2020 edition. If you liked the video, please be sure to share, subscribe, comment, and click the post notification bell. You can also send me a request what movie collection videos we do next. Like, you could send me a request like VHS collection or DVD collection what we do next for 2020. Remember, one request at a time, please, and whoever sends me the first request gets it. Thanks for watching. I'll see you guys next time for another video. This video is now adjourned.